Welcome back to KeeperRL. I'm Hoosfoos McCabe, and we are back with Walrus 99 in the world of Pod. Today we have a couple of different things we can do. Let me just refresh your memory here. After we took out the tree spirits up here, our map expanded quite a bit. We can now see this blacksmith, this white dragon, this cave that looks like it has what I'm guessing is a yeti in there, this stable where I can probably find horses and so forth, and there's a cottage. So you'll notice though, all of these things have pretty high experience. Much more so than the closer things. As you might imagine, the further out you get, the harder it's going to be. And we also exposed these gnome ally. I'll show you allies in a little bit, but it's not necessarily trivial. You don't just go there and find them, so there's a little bit of work there. The other thing is that we have this unicorn herd, and they are currently, I believe, the easiest. These guys were 3. Yeah, these have 6 experience. The lizard men are 9, so they're going to be harder. And these zombies are 12, so they're probably who we're going after. Dryads, oh my god, dryads are such a pain because they shoot. In fact, that was part of the challenge we had on the spirits, tree spirits level. What I want to do is I want to go to the unicorns. However, I want to be prepared to capture unicorns because these guys make great steeds, and if we can convert them, then they make great minions. Before we do any of that, though, we need to make sure we have our prison set up. And that requires more iron. I think we're actually going to need to put in more beast cages. We might have to expand. So instead of doing that right now, I think what I'd like to do is go down a level or 2. Because then we can, our big problem now is that we're sort of getting low on iron, and we haven't taken advantage of our gold. We haven't used any of it really, and we could possibly do that. The other thing I was thinking of is we only went up 1 level, and we found, I think it was a set of wolves over here, a pack of wolves. So what I want to do is I want to get a look at level Z level -2. Oh look, a werewolf. Cool. +7 damage at night. An ambusher, I believe, means they can hide and then jump out. I've never taken effective use of it or made effective use of it, but this could be the playthrough where we do it. So my thinking is actually that the mountain is up here, and we're going to sort of cap out when we go up here. But just to get a good look, I'm going to tell one of our imps to dig up. Actually, I'll just tell him to dig up right here. So let's put in a stairs, just so we can get a look at that map. And then let's go down here to... Sorry, I paused for a second there because I was like, oh my god, am I recording? But I am. We are on, as you know, because you're listening to this video, or watching it maybe even. Let's put a downstairs here and get a look at that. And I am going to prioritize that. That's the A key. And you'll notice also that the clickety-clickety stuff and the keys are working again, which I'm very excited to say I did not mess it up. So this guy's doing this. Who is that? I don't even know who that was. Let's go down and see. So we have... Okay, here's another surprise. A little bit of iron over here, some stone. Again, just a reminder, we're right here in this corner. A little bit of gold, a little bit of stone. So obviously we can get to this stuff no problem. I think we should plan to dig this way, and then we'll worry about the surprise when we get there. I don't think we should be too concerned about surprises unless we hit zombies, in which case we're going to back off from them. We don't need another artificer. This werewolf... Oh. No, this is the same werewolf we had. I do like werewolves. I don't remember if they regenerate as well. No, they don't regenerate, but they get multiple attacks. You know what? Let's recruit this werewolf. We'll take a look at that werewolf. I think they sleep in beds too. I don't remember. Let's dig this stuff out, just like we normally do, and we'll make it 1 long so we can put in stairs, or 1 extra wide so we can put in stairs. And then let's mark all of these resources. I will speed the game up in just a moment. Actually, I guess I'll speed it up right now, because patience is a virtue I don't have time for. And we're not going to mark this for digging yet. Oops. Whoops. Oh my gosh. I can't tell where I am because I clicked in such a funny spot. Okay. The other thing we want to do is we want to dig up here. Yeah. Oh no. There we go. We want to dig up so that we can get this stuff. Okay, that'll get the gold, that'll get the stone. We just have to give our guys a way to get there. Oh, shoot, I forgot to dig this out. There we go. We'll put in some torches here. One there. One there. And let's just... Oh no, we don't want a torch there. That wouldn't work. Oh wow, I am fat fingering all the keys today. That is pretty wild. I'm even having some mouse trouble. You see that? I keep wanting to expand. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, we'll dig all that out. Now, like I said before, what we're not going to do is mark this here for digging, because I don't want to get anywhere near this surprise until we're paying a lot of attention. Let's go take a look at -2. So, here we are, -2. Look at this, iron right here. A surprise up here, but iron right here. So that's easy iron to get. Let's zoom back in. We'll dig this out a little, just to give us some room. And then zoom over here. We're gonna treat this like a below ground level, so we're not gonna do wide corridors. We're gonna do choke point corridors, even though we're probably entirely safe. It's not like there's a ton of resources we need to grab. And as long as this mountain continues to exist, by the way, on the way up, then what we'll do is continue to go up and take a look. We're gonna leave these resources for now, because our belief is that there's trees and stuff here. In fact, as you can see, we know here there were trees. So it's reasonable to think that, yeah, in fact, we can even see it. Sorry, let me show you where we are. So we are here digging out. This is where we came up, and you can see we're opening it to the world. That's okay, though. And you can see there's trees, so we're going to have to bridge it or something like that. And it might just be easier to dig up from below. We'll see. But right now, even though there is iron up here, there's also that surprise, so we want to be a little cautious. Because sometimes these going up, these building up surprises can be much tougher than the going down ones. See how we're doing on this level. Oops. Okay, you guys are still digging? You are. You're going to get those things. I didn't mess this up. Let's see. We're going to get a little bit of iron. Just a little bit, though. A little bit of gold. I'm going to reject these guys. Let's put another stairs down. So, the risk of putting the stairs down is that we expose somebody that comes up and attacks us. We're going to take this spell speed wizard. They have plus 30 spell speed. Remember, we had the chickens, so we actually have some room for people. But now I want to be a little bit more picky. Let's go up to here. And I want to see... I don't believe we need different sleeping situation for the werewolves. There are, if we go here to living, this hay pile is for feeding non-humanoids. You know what? Let's put in a hay pile in our leisure room. This will be good if and when we get those unicorns. But the werewolves, I believe, are humanoids because, well, they're humanoids. Where is our werewolf? Let's put them in our troops. Let's put our wizard in here. You should be training. You are. Werewolf. You have a wooden shield. We don't like that. And you actually have leather armor. Nope, we don't like that at all. You're all set. Okay, so we're going to need to make a little bit more iron. Oops. Let's make a little bit more iron stuff. Let's do a couple more chainmail. A couple more helms, a couple more boots. Should have enough gloves, but... Okay, that's most of our iron, but we are mining a little bit down below and up above. And we're going to schedule one more corinthum. Do we want an ornate corinthum? You know what I think we do? We're going to do an ornate corinthum, and we're going to give it to Walrus. So archwood is the stuff we got from the tree spirits. And I mentioned it before. These make really good bows. They're amazing. But they also make really good staves. So we're going to hold off on that. And we can upgrade them with glyphs and stuff like that as well. Like we can't do glyphs yet, so we're going to wait. So let's go over to Walrus and give him the ornate corinthum. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, yeah. And then the other guys can pick up the regular corinthums. I think it's maybe coryuthum. I don't know. I don't know how you pronounce it. But that's okay. Let's go check out level 2. Well, like -2. Okay, we've got some iron coming back here. Nobody's put in these torches, but that's okay because they're busy digging. Let's go down here. Level 7. We just dug down to... This is all... There's no surprise. This is all trees and stone. We are good for wood and stone, so we're not going to bother right now. So we'll just dig out a little bit. And then we're going to put in some stairs. But this is where we want to get our resources. In fact, let's go up to level -2. Yeah, you guys are all working on this. That's fine. Let's go down to 6 for a second. And what we're going to say is prioritize all of this. Which means we need to prioritize this. That'll get us that iron. Oh, this looks like we're not digging it out. There we go. Let's go take a look at how Walrus is doing. Walrus is currently working on poetry. Everybody's having a good time over here. So you can see, this is what I was talking about before. Werewolves have fangs and claws, so they also get additional attack. See, it says there, extra attack in addition to wielded weapon. Same story with the claws. So that's great. And later, much later, you can actually give those to your minions. You can do all sorts of modifications to them. That's much later, though. So why are you not... No, I don't like these wooden shields and club business. We're gonna have to... What? Are these things not made? What happened there? Okay, so we need another sword. We need another shield. We'll make one more sword and one more shield. It does look like we're just short of a lot of resources that we need. So this is how I like to play the game. You can go out and attack guys. You can do things that will make them more enraged or aggressive, so they'll attack you. But right now, at the beginning, what we want to do is flesh out our team. And we did build the chicken coop so that we can flesh it out, so that we can make it kind of the way we want. They're getting our iron for us, which is perfect. So we still have 3 slots left, so we're still going to be judicious. And we don't want these skeleton archers right now. They can be good archers, though, but I think we want different archers, and we might be able to capture some prisoners. Looks like we did bring back a little bit of iron. Let's take a look at our werewolf. They're still wielding a wooden shield. And a club? Come on. Okay, hold on. Hold on. This wizard does not need a sword. You have an elven sword, you have an elven sword, you have an elven sword, you have a normal sword. Who else has elven swords? No, that's fine. You can stay with your +8 sword. You're all iron. You guys should all be iron. Yeah. Let's take a look at this wizard. Each of our wizards should have a Corinthum minimum. Okay, very good. Mugza doesn't have a weapon. Now I assigned it. And, of course, Walrus has this ornate Corinthum. So that's about as good as we're going to get for now. Let's go check our elven archer. We might want to start trying to acquire archers. But not slowed skeletons. I'll tell you that. But why don't we, since it's not going to cost us any iron to do it, or any really scarce resources, why don't we set out where we want our coffins? Now, like I said before, you can just throw down coffins in here, and that's typically what I do. But I think we should make a little special area for our undead minions. How about we put them on this side of the hall, and we make like a pseudo graveyard. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll give them the same size things. The boundaries of the map, though, just so you know where the edge is, let me show you, is right there. So that's the edge of the map right there. So we don't want to build, we don't want to dig this out because we like being able to reinforce those walls. It'll give us a little bit of luxury. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave that. You know what? We're going to make this a crypt. And we're going to make it, we'll worry about quarters for our undead minions later. So what we'll do instead is, this is going to be wall here. Okay, so what we'll do instead is something like this. Okay, we'll let them dig that out, and then we're going to put our coffins in here. Let's go see what our... Oh, here comes an imp. Let's see what this imp does. Okay, good. They're digging out our crypt area. Let's put in another torch on the other side of this. And what can we do to make this a little bit more interesting? Okay, well, first we need to put in some torches. Let's put a torch, I think, on this back wall. Then I'm going to get rid of this forbid stuff. Just because we're not going to dig down there. We're going to start with some coffins. We'll just do basic coffins to begin with, so we don't spend iron. You know what? Hold on. Let's do something like this. Maybe not every slot has a coffin. Nah, let's just go ahead and put in coffins there. We can... Oh, no. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Torches here. Torch there. No, actually, we'll put the torch right there. Yes, torches along here, along our sort of tomb area. Oops, I didn't mean to get rid of that. I didn't mean to do that one. Let's remove that. Thank you. Yes, this is how I like this. This is good. And then here, wait, hold on, we're going to dig this out. And we'll put in candelabrum? No, standing torch, right there. There we go. So this one's not a wall installation, it's on the floor. And it'll look a little bit different once it's put in. We've got some coffins, which means we can recruit undead. Ooh, okay. So this is... And we're now at an interesting point. Swimmer and entertainer. Very nice. An insane artificer. This is when we get into insanity. Insanity with warriors is sometimes very difficult to manage. At the beginning of the game, if you can manage them right outside your front door, they are really, really good. The problem with anybody who's insane is that they attack everybody around them. But an insane artificer gives plus 20 forge, which we will need, if you go look up here, to work adamantine, you need a 50 skill. And you'll notice if we go look at our artificer on forge only has 30. And if you paid attention in basic math class, you know that 30 plus 20 is 50. So an insane artificer gives you a whole nother level of crafting. Plus there's the other stuff that I've sort of mentioned in passing, that the higher the skill level of your artificer, the more bonuses particular equipment can get. We haven't done anything with that yet, but this is a guy we need to recruit. However, because they're insane, they will attack everybody they see. So we have to put them in a special place. We have to treat them specially. So we have 436 turns to figure out what to do with this insane artificer. And what we are going to do is build them their own room. Why don't we put that room right here? So we'll build a room for them to live and a room for them to work. put it like this, and we're going to prioritize it because we want it built soon, because we don't want to let this artificer go. What is this guy? Oh yeah, entertainer. This one also might be worth taking, but they only have 29 turns left. Do we want that? Well, yeah, swimmer, entertainer is pretty good. But this will be our last two guys. No, we'll wait. We'll wait. So let's get the imps on that. We got to keep an eye on this guy. Come on, imps. Wait a minute. I think I prioritized this stuff down here, didn't I? Oh no, it's already done. Oh look, the corridor's right here. So look. So if we had straight up... Oh gosh. Oh gosh, we're already in trouble. We're already in trouble. Because there's a corridor here. This is going to go straight up to this. This guy can attack us. So we've got a few... Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to put in, for now, some soft rock. We're going to prioritize those. If they were going to come get us, they probably would have already done it. But we're not going to take that risk right now. Let's go back up to the top of our keep. Come on, imps. Why are you not... Come on, we don't have time for your nonsense. Dig it out. Thank you. Okay, come on, come on. Come on, who are you? Like, yes, I like you as well. Okay, come on, come on. We really want this, because this, like I said, will open up a raft of potential for us. Oh god. Okay, we're going to take him in just a second. I'm going to slow down. Imp, you're too slow. Okay, I'll pick it up a little bit. I'm going to take him at the last possible second to minimize trouble. Okay, we need to put... Okay, we're going to control them and put them in here for now. Let's take them. And now we're going to go grab that artificer. This is our insane one. There are, by the way, people who will rename all their guys to what they're good at. I like to keep the names. The only things I like to change about the names are if people want their names in here. Some people will do things like this, say, insane artificer, or this person might be only good at, for example, brewery or something. Not brewery, laboratory work. And people will put down whether they have fangs and things like that. I like to give them, I like to have the personality of it. So let's do this. We're going to send them actually down to our level, our keep level. So obviously when we're controlling, they won't attack anybody. We're going to put them in here. Then we're going to lock this door, and then we can exit control mode. So now he can't get out, so we can't do any kind of nastiness. Let's take a look, though. I'll show you what I mean. Insane. Makes the target hostile to every creature. So if we let them out on their own, they will attack everybody. And they might even kill some of our guys, especially the imps, but then eventually people will start fighting back, and they'll kill them. So now we need to finish this little area that we're going to put our insane artificer in. So we'll put in some torches. In this case, we're going to do it here. We'll give them a bed. So what we're doing, actually, we will give them a fine bed, so we don't need to replace it later. And we want to give them... Actually, it doesn't matter for now. Let's do a door here and a door here. And then we're going to... crafting. We're going to say... Oh, crafting. We're going to say forge. And we actually want... No, it doesn't matter. This doesn't matter because it's only their forge that's extra. Here, let me show you again. Go here. See, their forge is 50, but not the rest of their stuff. Yeah. So it doesn't matter if they're using the crafting table or the workshop. So we're just going to have them do the forge. What else do we want in there? I guess that's it for now. We'll decorate their rooms later. Let's make it a zone. And then we're going to say prioritize all of this. Thank you so much. And they're just sitting here. We're going to need to give them a table. And oh, we have to give them a painting above their bed. That's just how we roll. And you know what? While our imps are in there, why don't we just go ahead and reinforce the walls? Oh, we don't want to reinforce. Oh, I guess we do. Yeah, we do. Okay, that's fine. Screw it. We'll reinforce all of this. Guys, come on over here and do this, please. And I do think we need to have stone floor. You're never going to see that pattern, but it's important to know it's there. We need to have floor on our forge. And I think we make, or excuse me, on our forge room. I think we make, this is stone floor, this is stone floor. And once again, we're going to prioritize all of that. Oh, sorry. Back to super fast. So at this point, we can probably auto-reject artificers, but I'm not going to worry about it for now. Next, now that this forge is being built, we're going to take this forge out. Go, remove construction. There we go. Now we can take control of our Artificer, Ogremog, unlock this door, and take them over here. Then we lock this door and leave this one open. So we exit control mode. So now, anytime we want something made of iron or adamantine or any of those things that requires a forge, we can tell Ogremog to make it. So why don't we make a sword and see if it turns out to be a little bit better because of his skill. It may not. I'm not sure. So I'll show you how this works. What do you? Oh yeah, you're eating. That's going to make you happy, right? Or satiated. Yeah, satiated. Okay, now they're sleeping, which is lame. What are you? Wolf companion and disarms traps. I mean, that's good stuff, but I want to be judicious with our final pop. So while that's going on, let's do something with our crypt. Notably, we will reinforce the walls to make them prettier. So maybe we should give our crypt a door. I think we should. Let's do all of this, reinforce this wall to make it prettier. And then we'll do doors. I think this one should be an iron door. Oh, you know what this also needs? It needs painting canvases, lining the walls. You know, of like old relations. So we'll do that. Maybe, yeah, as they're walking in, put it on either side so we have a whole wall of photos. Yes. Not photos, pictures, paintings. Then this should be floored. Yeah, definitely. So we'll try a little pattern here. Outside each of the little alcoves. This is, by the way, entirely unnecessary. So you'll notice when I selected, you'll notice that the order I did this, installed the stone floors in is I started with these with the little circle in the middle, and I put them where I wanted. And then even though they weren't built yet, they were designated as that. So then I was able to take this stone and do a swipe across the whole thing, and it's only going to put the stone down. Now it won't do anything, of course. Oh, well, it'll tell that not to go. It'll only put the stone down where there isn't something already scheduled. I messed that up while showing you that, so let's fix this. I like that. That works. And now we've got our little crypt. Ah, so this sword has been made. This sword is... Can we tell what this sword is? We can't tell how good this sword is. But this is how you manage an insane guy, right? So this insane guy... What are you doing? Are you just standing there? Or are you eating? Okay, so the way you manage an insane guy is you lock them in their bedroom. So I'm going to lock this door. Then you unlock this, and the imps will come and grab this. Ah, that imp grabbed it. Now you lock this door, you unlock this, and then next time we schedule something on the forge, our insane artificer will do it for us. Let's take a look at swords we have available. So we had an elven sword 9. Club. Why do you have a club? Let me see. 9 elven swords. So yes, so you can see this +9 sword is the one that would have been made by our artificer, our insane artificer. So you can see with better skills, you can get additional bonuses. So the other thing that we can do, by the way, is we can fire this minion. Because we really don't have, as you can see, we don't have a very high pop cap, and we have an artificer that can do everything we want. And we don't really care about the extra stuff that the extra points on the things that we make here that we're going to lose by not having an artificer and having just our general population do it. So what we'll do is we'll activate this artificer, we'll control them, and we'll drown them. And this will give us extra pop cap, 1 extra pop cap. Oops, I just told them to go up. Oh, no, that's right. There we go. Now, we're going to send them off to here and tell them to go in. And the water is very deep. You need to go for a swim. Now our population is 16 and our cap is 18. And I told you before that you can click on a lot of the orange messages and it'll take you to that event occurred. So if I see how it's lighting up as a little bit yellow, goes from like that orange to a lighter yellow. If I click, it'll take us to the place where that action happened. So I don't know that I demonstrated that to you before. And obviously we knew this action happened, but if, for example, we got some orange message that one of our imps was attacked, we could click on it and it would take us right there. We don't need to do Smelly Breath Goblin. So let's go back to Walrus. We're in good shape. And we're going to leave the episode here. I'll be back very soon with another episode. So thank you so much for your support. If you have any questions or things you'd like me to cover, please let me know. And if you are playing KeeperRL, let us know how things are going in the comment section.